In a world where anxiety and fear often dominate our lives, imagine discovering a source of wisdom that has guided people for centuries, offering tools to confront and overcome those very fears. Today, we are diving into the teachings of Epictetus, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. Born into slavery, he rose to become a revered thinker whose principles continue to shape lives today. His journey and the enduring lessons of Stoicism have the power to transform how we view fear and adversity. Stay with me as we explore 5 powerful lessons from Epictetus that can free you from irrational fears and guide you toward resilience and inner peace. Number 1. Make sense of fear. Fear is universal. At times, it feels overwhelming, paralyzing even. But what if many of our fears are not grounded in reality, but in distorted perceptions? Epictetus believed that philosophy exists to answer the soul's cry to help us examine and liberate ourselves from grief and fear. When we analyze our fears closely, we often discover that they lack a solid foundation. Consider the fear of losing your job. On the surface, it appears rational. Unemployment carries real consequences. Yet, beneath that fear may lie a deeper concern how others will perceive you. The dread may stem not from financial insecurity alone, but from fear of social judgment or perceived failure. This is what Epictetus meant by rational examination. By identifying the true source of fear, we begin dismantling its power. Epictetus also taught that fear often arises from attachment to external things. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what is within our control and detaching from what is not. For example, someone might fear not owning a car because they believe it defines their lifestyle or status. But when examined logically, a car is merely a tool for transportation. Alternatives exist. By detaching identity from possessions, fear diminishes. The key lies in distinguishing necessities from desires. Epictetus urged discernment. Clean water and food are necessities. A luxury car, a private driver, or constant comfort are not. Recognizing this difference weakens irrational anxiety tied to losing comforts. Modern consumer culture intensifies attachment. We are conditioned to fear lacking the newest devices, the most fashionable clothing, or the most comfortable lifestyle, yet these do not define our worth. Stoicism redirects focus toward what truly matters: character, reason, and inner stability. Rational fears concern survival. Irrational fears often arise from ego, status, or social comparison. When we examine fear through reason rather than emotion, we reclaim control. Fear loses its authority when exposed to clarity. True dangers such as lacking food or water have always been shared by humanity. But many modern fears, like not owning the newest smartphone, are constructs of comparison and attachment. By filtering out irrational fears and focusing only on what truly matters, we cultivate peace and regain control over our mental landscape. Epictetus suggested that philosophy is one of the most powerful tools for overcoming fear. Philosophy trains the mind to see reality clearly. It teaches us to distinguish what deserves attention from what must be released. It sharpens our ability to discern whether our fears are rational or imagined. Consider individuals who overcome fear of heights by climbing mountains not to indulge danger, but to confront fear directly and understand its true scale. Remember this image: if fear is an ocean, you are not a fish destined to remain submerged. You are a human being capable of stepping out. By analyzing fears, separating what lies within your control from what does not, and responding rationally, you loosen fear's grip. Number 2, embrace life's trials. Life is marked by fluctuation, success and setback, comfort and disruption. It is easy to become overwhelmed by adversity. Yet, Epictetus advised that we should not fear poverty, exile, imprisonment, or even fear itself. What matters is not the external event, but our response to it. Central to Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Some things lie within our power, our choices, attitudes, and actions. Many things do not: economic shifts, other people's behavior, unexpected events. By focusing solely on what is within our control, we reduce unnecessary suffering. If you lose a job due to economic downturn, the loss itself may be outside your control. Your reaction, however, is entirely yours. Initiative. Epictetus himself endured exile under Emperor Domitian. Rather than lamenting his fate, he accepted it. He relocated and continued teaching with conviction. He recognized that exile was external. His response was internal. This acceptance exemplifies Stoic resilience. External events do not dictate purpose. Life's unpredictability is unavoidable. The expression "life is full of surprises" reflects this reality. Should we live in constant anxiety over potential disruption? Stoicism answers firmly, no. Instead, cultivate strength to accept what cannot be changed. Acceptance does not weaken ambition. It strengthens character. Stoicism also introduces the concept of amor fati, love of fate. This principle encourages embracing events, pleasant or painful, as part of one's path. This mindset is about resilience and the understanding that every setback is an opportunity for growth. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude embodies the Stoic principle of embracing life's trials. Edison didn't see his numerous attempts as failures, but as necessary steps toward his ultimate success. This mindset is about resilience and the understanding that every setback is an opportunity for growth. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This attitude embodies the Stoic principle of embracing life's trials. Edison didn't see his numerous attempts as failures, but as necessary steps toward his ultimate success. This resilience and determination to embrace challenges can lead us to achieve great things. In our daily lives, embracing life's trials might mean facing a difficult situation at work, dealing with personal loss, or navigating through a tough phase in a relationship. Instead of letting these challenges break us, we can choose to see them as opportunities to strengthen our character and grow. By focusing on what we can control, our reactions, our efforts, our mindset, we can transform adversity into a powerful tool for personal development. Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes from within, and by embracing life's trials, we build that inner strength. It's about developing a mindset that looks at challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as stepping stones on our journey. This shift in perspective can change how we live our lives, helping us to remain calm and composed in the face of adversity. Number 3, believe in your ability to do wonders. Epictetus teaches us that unremarkable lives are marked by the fear of not looking capable when trying something new. This means that many people hold themselves back, not because they lack ability, but because they fear failure and judgment. Consider Epictetus' own life. Born into slavery, the odds of him becoming one of history's greatest philosophers were incredibly slim, but Epictetus didn't let his status define him. His master gave him the chance to study philosophy, and Epictetus seized this opportunity with both hands. He didn't aim to become the greatest philosopher. He simply pursued knowledge with dedication and passion. His belief in his ability to learn and grow, even in the face of immense hardships, is a testament to the power of self-belief. Epictetus' story shows us that our circumstances do not determine our potential. What matters is our mindset and our willingness to push beyond our limitations. This is a key principle in Stoicism, focusing on what we can control: our thoughts, actions, and beliefs rather than what we cannot. Epictetus faced countless challenges, yet he persevered and ultimately became a revered teacher. His life is a powerful reminder that we all have the potential to achieve great things, no matter where we start. Believing in your ability to do wonders is about recognizing that your true power lies within you. It's easy to get discouraged by external circumstances or to feel overshadowed by others' achievements. It's not about being the best in the world, it's about being the best version of yourself. Imagine starting a new project or venture. It could be anything: a new business, a creative endeavor, or even a personal goal like running a marathon. Initially, you might feel overwhelmed and doubt your capabilities. But by adopting a Stoic mindset, you can shift your focus from the fear of failure to the potential for growth. Every setback becomes a learning opportunity, and every small victory a step towards achieving something greater. It's about embracing the process and trusting in your ability to navigate the journey, no matter how difficult it might seem. Stoicism also teaches us the importance of resilience. Life is unpredictable, and we will inevitably face failures and setbacks. But these moments do not define us. What defines us is our response to them. Epictetus faced physical ailments and societal limitations, yet he did not let these define his worth or potential. Instead, he used them as fuel for his philosophical inquiries, turning adversity into a source of strength. This resilience is something we can all cultivate. By believing in our ability to rise above challenges, we can transform our lives and achieve wonders. Let's take a real-world example. Think about the entrepreneurs who start businesses in their garages and turn them into global empires. They face countless rejections and failures along the way. But what sets them apart is their unwavering belief in their vision and their ability to make it a reality. They don't let setbacks discourage them. Instead, they see them as necessary steps on the path to success. This belief in oneself is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy and a key to achieving greatness. In your personal life, this could mean pursuing a passion that others might not understand or believe in. It's about taking risks, stepping out of your comfort zone, and trusting that you have what it takes to succeed. Have what it takes to succeed. Whether it's learning a new skill, starting a new hobby, or making a significant life change. Believing in your ability to do wonders can open up a world of possibilities. Believing in your ability to do wonders is about cultivating a mindset of growth and resilience. It's about understanding that your true potential is not determined by external factors, but by your inner strength and determination. This belief is not just about achieving external success, but about becoming the best version of yourself, living a life of purpose and fulfillment. As Epictetus teaches us, the journey of self-belief and self-discovery is where true greatness lies. Embrace this lesson and you'll find that you are capable of achieving wonders beyond your imagination. Number 4, don't fear other people's judgment. We live in a world where social media, peer pressure, and societal expectations can make us overly concerned with what others think of us. Epictetus offers a powerful antidote to this. Focus on your own integrity and let go of the need for external validation. Epictetus famously said, "If you are tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your own integrity. If you need a witness, be your own." This is a profound reminder that seeking approval from others can lead us away from our true selves. When we constantly look for validation from others, we become prisoners of their opinions and lose touch with our own values and goals. Stoicism teaches us to find strength within ourselves and to trust our own judgment. In Epictetus's time, there was a group of people called the Sophists. These were intellectuals who prided themselves on their debating skills and rhetoric, often seeking approval and admiration from others. They debated not to gain new insights, but to showcase their intelligence and win applause. In contrast, a Stoic intellectual pursues knowledge and wisdom for its own sake, not for the recognition of others. Epictetus wants us to adopt this Stoic approach, to seek truth and personal growth rather than external approval. Fear of judgment can be paralyzing. It can stop us from pursuing our dreams, speaking our minds, and living authentically. We might avoid taking risks or trying new things because we worry about how others will perceive us. But Epictetus reminds us that other people's opinions are outside our control. What we can control is our own actions and attitudes. By focusing on what we can control, we can free ourselves from the burden of others' judgments. Think about it. If we let the fear of judgment dictate our actions, we are essentially giving away our power. We become like actors in a play, constantly changing our behavior to fit the expectations of different audiences. But life is not a performance. Stoicism teaches us to live authentically, guided by our own principles and values. This means having the courage to be ourselves, even if it means going against the grain. Consider the example of great innovators and leaders throughout history. People like Socrates, Galileo, and Martin Luther King Jr. faced immense criticism and judgment for their ideas and actions. Yet they remained true to their convictions and changed the world. They understood that other people's judgments were not within their control, and that compromising their integrity for approval would have been a far greater loss. By staying true to themselves, they left a lasting legacy. In our own lives, this might mean standing up for what we believe in, even if it's unpopular. It could mean pursuing a career path that others don't understand or support. It could mean expressing our true selves even if it goes against societal norms. By not fearing other people's judgment, we allow ourselves the freedom to explore, grow, and live authentically. Epictetus also teaches us that seeking approval can hinder our personal growth. When we are obsessed with what others think, we might avoid stepping out of our comfort zones for fear of failure or criticism. But growth often comes from taking risks and making mistakes. If we let fear of judgment hold us back, we miss out on opportunities to learn and evolve. Stoicism encourages us to embrace challenges and view them as opportunities for growth, regardless of what others might say. Another important aspect of this lesson is self-compassion. It's natural to care about what others think, but Stoicism encourages us to be kind to ourselves and not let external opinions define our self-worth. We should strive to be our own best witness, to recognize our own efforts and achievements, and to be proud of who we are. This inner confidence and self-acceptance are at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Finally, it's important to remember that everyone faces judgment and criticism at some point. It's a part of life, but how we respond to it is what matters. Epictetus teaches us to respond with indifference, to focus on our own path, and to not let external opinions sway us from our true course. By adopting this Stoic mindset, we can navigate life with more confidence and resilience, staying true to ourselves no matter what others think. Number 5, get rid of the fear of death. Death is a topic that many people avoid discussing, yet it's an inevitable part of life. Epictetus believed that we should confront this fear head-on, and by doing so, we can live more freely and fully. Epictetus said, "I cannot escape death, but at least I can escape the fear of it." This statement captures the essence of Stoic wisdom. Death is beyond our control. It is a natural part of the human experience. What we can control is our perception of death and how it influences our lives. By changing our mindset, we can reduce the fear and anxiety associated with it. Epictetus faced the reality of death regularly, not just because he was born into slavery, but also because he suffered from debilitating health issues. For him, accepting the inevitability of death was a way to find peace and focus on living a meaningful life. He understood that fearing death would only detract from the time and energy he had to live well. Stoicism teaches us that everything happens in our minds. If we can learn to see death differently, we can free ourselves from many concerns. The key is to shift our perception. Instead of viewing death as a dreadful end, we can see it as a natural event, a part of the cycle of life. This perspective can help us live more fully, appreciating each moment without the shadow of fear hanging over us. One practical way to embrace this Stoic approach is by practicing memento mori, a Latin phrase meaning remember that you have to die. This isn't meant to be morbid. Rather, it's a reminder to live each day with purpose and presence. By keeping the reality of death in mind, we are prompted to make the most of our time. Imagine waking up each morning and asking yourself, if today were my last day, what would I do? This daily reflection can inspire us to prioritize what truly matters and to live with intention. Epictetus also suggested that discussing death openly can help us come to terms with it. In many cultures, death is a taboo subject only talked about in moments of grief and loss. However, by normalizing these conversations, we can alleviate some of the fear and uncertainty. Talking about death as we would any other life event helps us see it in a different light. It becomes less of an abstract, terrifying concept and more of an accepted part of our existence. Stoics like Epictetus believe that thinking about death can actually enhance our appreciation of life. It reminds us that our time is limited, so we should use it wisely. This perspective encourages us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our attitudes, our legacy. It helps us to let go of trivial worries and to invest our energy in what is truly meaningful. Facing the fear of death also involves accepting the unpredictability of life. We cannot know when or how our lives will end, but we can choose to live each day fully. This acceptance can be incredibly liberating. Instead of being paralyzed by the fear of the unknown, we become empowered to take action, to pursue our goals, and to connect deeply with others. Another aspect of overcoming the fear of death is recognizing that it is a universal experience. Every human being, no matter their status, wealth, or power, will face death. This commonality can bring a sense of solidarity and humility. It reminds us that we are part of something larger, a continuous cycle of life and death that has been going on for millennia. In practical terms, letting go of the fear of death can improve our daily lives. It can help us build deeper relationships as we become more aware of the preciousness of time with loved ones. It can motivate us to pursue our passions and make meaningful contributions, knowing that our legacy will live on even after we are gone. Epictetus' wisdom teaches us that by confronting our fear of death, we can lead richer, more fulfilling lives. We can find peace in the acceptance of life's impermanence and use that awareness to fuel our actions and decisions. This Stoic approach offers a path to inner freedom and resilience, helping us navigate the inevitable challenges of life with grace and courage. As we embrace the wisdom of Epictetus and the timeless principles of Stoicism, remember that true freedom lies within our own minds. By overcoming our fears and living with purpose, we can lead lives of resilience, peace, and fulfillment. That's where you come in, my friends. I'm inviting each and every one of you to join the Autobiography Studio movement and help us achieve this incredible milestone.